Here's a quick 10-minute sequence that's great for first thing in the morning or right before bed, or if you're just short on time. So we'll start seated on your mat, no props, and we'll go ahead and lay down. If it's first thing in the morning, I do like to take a second and stretch first. So you can either do that or whatever feels best for your body. We'll start by taking your legs to a tabletop and just with some quick marching. So make sure your shoulders are back, your belly's pulling in towards the floor. And we'll take your right foot, keeping the shape of the leg, lower down, tap the mat, and lift. Left leg tap, and lift. Right leg tap, and lift, and left. And make sure you're breathing. I like to go inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. And we keep going. And last one. Squeeze the knees and ankles. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders. Same thing. Right leg tap and lift. Left leg tap and lift. Keep going. And lift, tap, and lift. Again, tap and lift. Eyes on your belly button the whole time. One more on the right. One more on the left. Hold. 2 knees into your chest and lower your head, neck, and shoulders. From here, we'll go right into double legs. So 2 legs to a tabletop. Again, collarbones wide, hands pressing down into the floor. 2 legs on an inhale and exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down and exhale, lift. And you only need to go down as low as you can so that you're not shifting anything in your midsection or rocking your pelvis. So for everyone, that might be a little different. So you might just have a small movement and lift back up, or you might have a larger movement and be able to tap the floor. Let's do 2 more. And lift, keep squeezing the knees, last one. And lift. And curl the head, neck, and shoulders off, arms to the ceiling. Legs go down, arms go back, bring everything back to the ceiling. Inhale away, exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale away, exhale, lift. Keep the upper body lifted the whole time. And last one. Exhale, lift, knees into your chest, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a second and turn your head from side to side. Straight from here, we'll go into a shoulder bridge. So place your feet flat down, hip distance apart, and walk your heels close to your seat. Arms are down onto the mat, and reach your fingertips towards your heels. From here, press down into your feet, tuck your tailbone, and begin to lift your hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Now to engage your glutes and your hamstrings more, pull with the backs of the legs, feeling a little shift forward in your body. Reverse that roll up, and we'll start with the upper spine and begin to roll down 1 vertebra at a time. And the tailbone is the last thing to touch. Again, take an inhale, exhale, lift all the way up to the top and hold. This exercise is great for if you have any lower back issues. Sometimes it feels like you're almost resetting everything down there. And hold. Again, take an inhale, exhale, lift all the way up to the top. From here, press down into the arms, press down into the left foot, and take your right leg to a tabletop. Flex the foot, press it straight out, and bend it back in. And 4, and bend in. And 3, and bend in. Keep pressing through the foot that's on the floor. Point the foot, replace the foot, and slowly roll down 3 and 2. Uncurl the tailbone 1. Again, take an inhale and exhale. Curl away from the mat, hips to the ceiling. Now press into the right foot and down into those arms to help you. Take your left leg to a tabletop and flex the foot. Press out 5, bend it in. Press out 4, bend in. Press out 3 and in. Press 2 and in. Press 1 and in. Point the foot, replace it on the floor, and slowly roll down 3 and 2 and 1. From here, let's bring your knees into your chest, rock yourself up to seated, and bring yourself towards the front edge of your mat so you have extra space behind you for rolling like a ball. Grab onto your ankles from the outside, slide your heels in close to your seat, hover your feet off the mat, and make a nice C curve into your spine. Now see if you can squeeze your ball in even tighter. On an inhale, rock back, and exhale, come right back up. And 4 more. And lift. Squeeze the heels and lift. And we go back. Make sure not to roll on your neck. And let's do one more. Place the feet down and carefully lower down onto the mat. Good. From here, we're going to go right into your 100. So bring your knees into your chest. You can either take your legs to a tabletop for your 100 or send your legs out to a high diagonal with your heels together, toes apart. Whatever's comfortable for you. Speaking and doing your 100 is a little difficult for me, so I'm going to just take my legs to a tabletop for today. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off. Hover your arms the height of your abdominal wall and begin pumping for your 100. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 50, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, and out, 2, 3, 4, last set, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, bring your knees in, and lower down. Once again, take a second and turn your head from side to side. From here, scoot up on your mat if you have to and send your legs all the way out. Flex your feet and squeeze your legs together. Float your arms straight to the ceiling, take an inhale. And on your exhale, let's come up for a roll up. This time we're going to grab your toes, the ankles, the backs of the legs, wherever you can reach, and give yourself a nice stretch. And just hold. Then from here, float your arms so they're parallel to the floor, and tuck and roll all the way down. Arms to the ceiling. Take an inhale, and exhale, lift up. Make sure you're breathing, pull the belly back, and tuck and roll down. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take an inhale. And exhale, chin towards the chest. Try not to throw the arms forward. And tuck and roll down. 3, and 2, and 1. We'll have one more of these. Take an inhale. And exhale, lift up. Reach it forward. Once again, grab your toes, your ankles, the backs of your legs, wherever you can reach. Give yourself a nice stretch forward. And come all the way up to seated. From here, just reach your arms in front of you and tuck. And roll all the way back down onto the mat behind you. Good. We'll go into your series of 5. So bring your knees into your chest. Grab onto your knees. Give a little pull for a second. And go ahead and curl your head, neck, and shoulders off. 2 hands to your right knee. Right hand, right ankle for your single leg stretch. And switch, and switch, and switch. Good. Keep going. Once again, make sure you're breathing. Eyes on your belly button. Switch, switch, and switch, and switch, switch. Last one, 2 knees in and lower down. Right into our double leg stretch. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders off. Hands on your shins. Inhale, press away. Exhale, around and in. Inhale, away, around and in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Lower down. Turn the head again. Make sure there's not too much tension in that neck or the shoulders. Right into our single straight leg stretch or scissors. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders off. Legs to the ceiling. Grab up nice and high behind your right leg with 2 hands. Lower the left leg down. Pull, pull, and switch. Keep going. This is particularly nice if you're doing this in the morning and you're generally very tight. This gives you a nice stretch. Feel free to flex your feet if you're feeling extra tight and want a little additional stretch. 1 more right, 1 more left, 2 knees in, and lower down. Double straight leg stretch, also known as lower lift. If you have any lower back issues, take your hands, make a diamond shape, place them underneath your tailbone. Otherwise, take your hands and stack them at the nape of your neck. Curl up, legs to the ceiling. Heels together, toes apart. Lower 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. Lower 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. And 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lift. Bend the knees and lower down. Our last exercise in our series of 5 is crisscross. So knees in, hands stacked again, nape of the neck, and curl up. Send the left leg out and rotate towards that right knee that's in, and switch. Lifting that elbow towards the ceiling, always thinking armpit towards your hip bone, and trying to curl up higher as you move through the center. And you're breathing. And you're smiling. And keep going for 5, 4, and 4, 3, and 3, 2, and 2, 1, 1, 2 knees in, and lower down. All right, from here, let's send your legs all the way down long, float your arms up, flex the feet, take an inhale, and exhale. Let's come all the way up with control. Once again, grab your toes, ankles, backs of the legs wherever you can reach, and give yourself a stretch. Hopefully you can stretch a little closer than the first time we did our roll up. From here, we'll go into a mermaid stretch. So take your feet over to one side. You can either sit like this, or if it's more comfortable for your hips, feel free to sit like so. Arms are out, then reach your upper body over. So you're going away from your feet. Place your hand and elbow down and lift up and over. Make sure you're breathing. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, press down into the hand that's on the floor, windmill up, and give yourself a counter stretch. We'll do this one more time. Reach over, place the hand and elbow down, and lift up and over. From here, keep going with that top hand and continue reaching to try and get that chest towards the floor. Come back to front and come all the way up. Give yourself a counter stretch. And up. Switch your feet to the other side. Again, sitting however is comfortable for you. Take your arms out, reach over, so you're going away from the feet. Hand and elbow down and lift up and over. Press down into the hand on the floor, windmill up, and give yourself a counter stretch. Again, arms out. Reach over, place the hand and elbow down, and lift up and over. This time we'll continue reaching with that top arm to try and get your chest towards the floor. Coming back to front, come all the way up, windmill up, fix your hair, and we are done. Hope you enjoyed it.